Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting.
Do you know the joys of forgetting that you're muted and talking for like the last half hour?
I mean, I knew you were muted. I just assumed you were muted for a reason.
Is it the joy for you? I don't mean this. Is this the joy for you or the joy for us? Like,
Wow,
Well,
DJ.
That's entirely up to whether or not you like me as a person, if you're being honest.
Wow.
Damn. Though Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. But yeah, considering how long it took for the last one, I think we're probably only going to get through like 2 of these, maybe 3 of these a night.
it was so sad. It made me want to hug these poor two. Because, again, it hasn't gone horror yet, but it's going to.
How is this going to go horror, DJ?
I have ideas, but that's about it.
It's just a story about the interactions between people.
Yeah.
And
They're writing their way into your heart, DJ. These girls are writing their way into your heart.
it's sad because, again, and it's funny, right? Because Monica's such, right? And she's creating this club.
You're
Just
cutting
to be
out heavily.
Monica is such a perfectionist, and she's creating this club just to be a safe place for her and like kind of want to do this thing. And in fairness to protagonist, as I've said, he's just existing with them and creating drama where he doesn't mean to. Like, he truly does not mean to create drama. Even when he does something boneheaded, he's like, yeah, but like, I still value, like, I really enjoy, as I said, how they write. He still values Sayori even when he's pursuing her romantically, right? He's still like, yeah, I want to date this other girl, but like, my friend, I haven't heard from her in a while now. I'll check on her. So, at any rate, back to Monica. She's trying to create this thing, and she's a perfectionist. And what's really funny is the way she perceives herself versus the way, like, even his first reaction was, is that Monica? Right? Like, if you remember, his first reaction to her is
like, wow, popular
exactly
girl.
the image she thinks she doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
And or is escaping, one or the other. But like, it's just, perfectionists bother me, you see.
I see.
And I feel so sad for them.
Well, I'm so sorry that you feel bad for us perfectionists.
I do. You academics drive me insane. Genuinely.
This is why I personally prescribe everybody adopt the ideology of fuck it, we ball. No, I'm kidding.
I have to ball perfectly.
No, fuck it.
I mean,
Wait, no, actually,
Alex
fuck it. Just
sounds like
metaphorically,
he's
fuck
saying
it.
that ironically, but I'm pretty sure he 100% means that.
Wait, what?
No. Eyeball perfect. Fuck it. Eyeball perfectly. Thank you.
Welcome to the trademark words of all tradesmen out there everywhere.
Yeah. So all tradesmen are like, you know what? It's not working. What happens if I just take a hammer and like hit it? Cool, it's working now. Right?
Yeah, you ball perfectly.
Whereas academics are like, so let's think about what a hammer does for like the next 5 days until we have analyzed the perfect solution. And in fairness, if they ever actually fix it, they'll fix it way better than the dude that took a hammer and went, it's working now.
I think in the end, it is down to what kind of jobs you are specifically required to do. For example, the tradesman, they said, hey, we need this done in this amount of time.
Yeah.
But we know that's really like way nowhere near the amount of time you need. We're also going to give you like a fourth of the resources you actually need. And we're not going to ask questions about how it gets done.
I'm going to corral us back to the actual game.
Sorry, it's just, I'm feeling so hurt for Monica right now.
Alright, but I'm going to corral us back to having Monica read her lines.
Okay.
Teenagers be doing teenager stuff.
Get her.
I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision.
Sayori enters the clubroom with her usual smile. But upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Alright, so who is being backup Sayori? Is it gonna be me?
I'll be back up, Sayori.
Okay.
Unironically? Question mark?
Monica.
No, please do it seriously.
No.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Monica. Is everything okay?
I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Harry, are you
Oh,
okay?
no. No, I can't do female voices.
You didn't have to do a female
Yeah,
voice, it's just
literally
acting.
just do a male voice. Like, look, like this. Look. What are you talking about?
Okay, fine.
You're
An amazing friend.
Monica shakes her head.
I made all this about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours.
Sayori responds quietly.
What are you talking about?
Quietly.
Oh, what are you talking about?
But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization.
I left my folder here.
Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response.
I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me? I don't want that.
But why? We're friends, right?
Wordlessly, Sayori nods.
Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me.
Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy.
This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do you don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish.
Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend.
I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy.
No, I don't blame you for looking.
I blame you for reading. There's a difference.
You should have at least needed to check if it was mine.
Yeah.
Monica takes a deep breath.
Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry. And I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something?
Promise you what?
Monica pauses to collect her thoughts.
This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. And that's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that.
Sayori smiles gently.
I'll promise if you promise.
Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile.
I promise.
Me too.
As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities.
So, want to teach me about poetry?
Huh? But what about recruitment? We don't have enough people for poetry.
That's fine.
You
We
need
have
at
plenty
least
of time for that.
You need at least 3 people for poetry. 1 person to write the poem, 1 person to read the poem, and 1 person for the poem to be a snarky aside about.
Damn.
But right now, I feel I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fill my end of the promise, you know.
Wow.
There's no. I ain't gonna lie. I read that and I said, "Oh, it's Monica's turn." Those are Monica's lines. There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything.
I'm just an acolyte.
Just an acolyte, really. It's not a big deal. Why are you looking at me like that?
That's fine. I think I just need, like, some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems.
Starting isn't so hard.
Smash cut to Monica at the desk 3 hours later having the fanciest thought on the paper.
I mean, she is a perfectionist, so she probably is just sitting there whenever she writes. And then what's the next word?
You kind of just need to write down your feelings and where it takes you.
Yeah, perfectionists don't do that.
Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good.
Yep, see, as I said, perfectionists don't do that.
It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kinds of things it makes you can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first, and then make it sound pretty later. It's like... It's not like building a railroad. When you go from
Where?
where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a college, where you find all the things you want to put in, and then you arrange them in a pretty way.
That's a great describe college.
Collage.
It's
It was supposed to be a collage, but
Yeah.
like my brain and words don't work together.
It's okay.
No, that's fair.
Read, I do not.
No, you read a lot, Harry.
I know I read a lot. I just don't read or speak what I read a lot. At least that's how I do. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way.
I mean, yeah, and very few people do read out loud. You're right, it's not the only way to read.
It isn't. But it's really good to not get stuck right at the beginning. Really true.
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
Maybe it doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to start it.
Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important.
Monica pulls out a pen and paper and starts writing on. Oh, just start writing on.
Stop being a perfectionist.
No,
You idiot. I'm just kidding.
I believe the word you're looking for is therapy.
What's this therapy thing?
I don't know. I've never used it.
At least, and we haven't really been able to dive in. The other two girls have more kind of normal.
DJ, you're very far from the mic right now.
We haven't dived into the other two girls as much yet, as far as like, so there she's like, I feel like people don't judge me, but like these two, therapy would be a good move for both of them.
Hey man, deal with your problems like a real dude. It's called heavy drinking. That's what I do.
No. Alright, I'm dropping the joke now, Harry, because you offered a really shitty piece of advice. Even if it was a joke.
Laughs and cocktail.
No, honestly, I do actually think therapy is a very beneficial thing for most people to seek. Anyway.
Internet,
Probably.
Internet, we strongly encourage you to go get therapy. That's why today's video is.
We have no sponsors. We're not going to have sponsors probably for at least 2 or 3 years from now.
Speaking of, isn't like BetterHelp really scummy on their therapists?
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard it's not
Okay.
good.
That's a shame.
Well, I don't want to talk about any of these things. We're not giving them any advertisement space, so let's move on.
Don't subscribe to BetterHelp.
Alright, we're moving on.
Hey!
Monica scribbles out, "You idiot," after she writes it down.
No, keep it.
What? Why?
Because you're an idiot.
Are you calling me an idiot?
Yes,
Yes.
of course I am.
Oh, it's not fair. It's actually a sweet moment. She's like,
Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want.
Oh my god.
But I was just... Well, yeah.
Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, "You idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her.
It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did that exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to.
Harry?
I believe in you.
Do you believe in you? Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean.
I believe, therefore I am.
But also you, of course.
Harry, do the laugh.
Oh my gosh.
Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively. What, DJ?
DJ.
I just silently nod.
DJ, calm yourself.
You should. It's when I write poems, I just go. These are words that I'm thinking of, and I go. When Hannah writes poems or anything, or an email, or I don't know, waking me up in the morning. This person she's been married to for like 5 years, she'll be like, "Did I say the right thing to wake you up this morning?" I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, Hannah." yes, fine, you did.
Although I've gotten better with some writing that I've been doing. But I digress.
So watching Hannah when she goes, "This is really hard for me to just like write things down." Hannah just quietly nodded her head, and I figured I would draw literally every.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
All right. Sorry.
Well, I'm writing a poem right now. There we go. I got a nice start to the poem.
My friends, they interrupt me too much.
I mean,
Shut
it's
up
just...
and voice act.
No, it's not that mean. Here's what I've written so far. I'm calling this Laugh. I want to play the game, but joy escapes out of you. It's nice, but I want focus.
Oh, this is what you meant about snarky poems. I get it.
See, there you go. Torrid, you understand. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts.
Whew.
Monica looks up and down at her sheet.
Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
But it's also kind of liberating.
Mm-hmm. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems.
Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you.
Sayori beams.
You see, in my life, I have found, Monica, that the most enjoyable things to people are things that are in fact not perfect.
I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll be right back.
Monica and Sayori proceed with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. Not simply from their recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the Literature Club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised Literature Club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with.
If only this was the flyer we gave that one reading girl the other day. It's much more attractive than the old. But
The new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely, common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayori had thought, it'd be enough to garner some curiosity from students.
why do I feel so tense looking at this?
Monica thinks back to the previous meeting, when she performed the writing exercise.
Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what I'm supposed to be about?
The Literature Club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only become heavier. Debate
Hello.
Club. Hey, Lindsay. Debate Club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort.
It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental. I need to learn to express myself. For real.
Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blob of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper.
Come on, Monica. Just move your hand.
Monica writes.
This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain.
Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today. Hey there, Al. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. How you doing?
Doing all right. Just got off work.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I just want to give you one warning. We are recording, just so you know, okay?
Roger. I'll stay silent.
Okay.
Stay silent. We're just letting you know.
No, silent. It's better.
Oh, okay.
Stylishly silent.
But yeah, if you ever want to talk, feel free. But yeah, we're definitely recording for the moment. But yeah, anyway, whenever you're ready. Yeah, Lindsay?
I had forgotten that we were doing the side stories first.
Did you think we were finishing the game tonight?
No, I literally I forgot that we were doing the side stories.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally got in and was so confused. I'm like, where are we? What is happening? Like, I was just so confused. And then I realized, oh shit, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Basically, as the horror ensues, there's a flashback.
horrors persist.
Alright, well, whenever you're ready, Harry.
I'm here!
Hi.
Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down at the adjacent desk.
Bad day?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You too?
The new flyer looks good. You've been working so hard. On the club. But also something else, I think.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while.
Can I trust you?
Of course. You can trust me with anything.
Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it.
Sayori.
This is really, really hard for me.
Her voice shakes.
So, if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me.
That's completely not true.
Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Now, even now, my head is, like, screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared.
At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence.
I have this problem where I get upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like Why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these things, these kind of thoughts I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy.
But that's...
Terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing.
It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it's used to be like that.
Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past.
I just want everyone to be happy. That's what's most important to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone.
Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person.
How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too?
I'm worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I keep feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and your friendship doesn't have to change.
Harry?
Ah ha ha ha. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, and it already means so much to me.
Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them.
Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare.
Monica steps forward.
But if nothing else, I could at least offer you some hug energy. If you'd like.
Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Through their contact, Monica can almost feel a torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monica realizes that all the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly.
You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise.
Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice.
I'm so worthless. I'm worthless, and everyone would be better off without me.
She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek.
I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it.
The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest.
I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die.
As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle.
This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend.
Monica offers a few words of comfort. But she knows, Sayori said herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do.
You have so much value. To me, and to your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right?
Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two of them share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes.
I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others.
Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy.
Thanks. You're the best.
No, you are.
The two exchange smiles.
You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional?
Sayori nods.
It's scary. Since it's already so hard to tell people.
Yeah. Well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you.
Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would.
Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches.
Wow, that made me tired. And hungry.
Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it.
No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one of the things that makes me happy.
Monica smiles.
But I might want to get a snack first.
All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar.
Reading girl.
Yeah.
What's your mother?
What I missed?
You
just
missed.
side story.
Yeah, it's the side story, but damn, that's a heavy side story.
Yeah.
Heavy side story, dude.
Yep.
Depression.
Oh, yeah, we get this nice picture.
Depression.
This sweet.
Alright,
That's why it's
and...
called
okay.
trust.
Because they trust each other.
And the
Hug
new song,
energy.
yeah, it's Hug Energy.
Hmm.
That's so nice. Alright, well,
Sweet.
okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording for now, though. So, say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.